They protect us. They defend us. They help us in times of need. But they're being destroyed from within.
Last year saw more Army suicides than any year on record.
Day
Our son was just one of thousands of veterans that this country has lost to suicide.
after day
only to die here at home in their sleep.
after day.
He then used a pistol to take his own life.
There is a hidden enemy at work,
It's got to stop.
and it's hiding in plain sight. The most dangerous enemy is the one you never suspect.
Dust off, inbound, let's go, go, go!
Now we have soldiers coming back from the battlefield and they're addicted to psychotropic medications.
So, do antidepressants cause suicide? Of course they do.
I took my pistol, put it in my mouth, and let's...
The United States Chief Military Psychiatrist, Brigadier General William Menninger, even wrote a manual listing all the mental problems he thought soldiers could have. But there were no blood tests, no x-rays, nothing observed under a microscope, just opinions. Scientific evidence? No, sir. But this only helped psychiatry. After all, Menninger's Army Manual provided a veneer of legitimacy, something they could use to diagnose and treat even more service members. The Army Manual was so widely used, it became the foundation for psychiatry's Bible, the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, the DSM.
One day in America, every person will be on drugs, healthy or not.
If you can convince somebody that they've got a medical or biological problem, that the only thing that solves it is a pill, stands to reason you're going to sell more pills.
If I can't get along with my husband, take a drug. If I'm feeling a little depressed, take a drug. We've become a fast food, fast drug society.
It's a great line, the chemical imbalance. There's no evidence for it.
So we've been sold that there's a chemical imbalance, but there's no science to back that up.
It seems like nothing more than a marketing ploy.
All these medications that are apparently supposed to act as a magic pill, they're finding all of them have side effects.
These psychiatric drugs destroy cells, destroy brain cells.
It is not terribly uncommon to see a 40-pound weight gain.
I had patients tell me that they never, ever, ever had one single thought about suicide in their entire life until they started on the drug.
Some of my friends took Ritalin and Adderall just to get high. They'd chop it up with a razor blade and snort it.
My cousin Sammy had this Ritalin and we would eat it and we'd be able to stay up all night.
In 8th grade, I got kicked out of school 3 days before it let out for selling Ritalin and actually snorting lines in the back of the classroom.
Some bases where my friends were at, everyone, the whole platoon was on drugs.
I would say about 75% of active duty military is addicted to some type of psychotropic drug.
You can walk around a military barracks and you ask someone for some Prozac and somebody's got some Prozac or some Xanax or some Zoloft.
They didn't disclose that the researchers, almost every single one of them, had financial relationships with the pharmaceutical companies.
Essentially, the study did not really show Paxil was effective in treating adolescent depression, which is not something we want to publicize.
I was told that drug companies write checks to politicians on both sides of the aisle. Back off. You will not expand this investigation into the drug companies.
We see it in the military, we see it in our children, we see it in the schools. These drugs are not working to make a better society.